I think a lot of us would think, oh no, she was miserable.
No, not at all. They were very good memories, and it was a time where we had to learn a foreign language, and we went there only being conversational in Romanian, and by the time we got done with 3 months, by the time it was Christmas, our first semester, we were very fluent in Romanian. We had made lots of friends. Even though I say that about the teachers punishing us, we really liked the teachers. We enjoyed talking to them. They liked us. They enjoyed having American children in their classes. That was a really big deal to them. So they're very good memories that I have.
Tell us about the dress code.
The dress code. Usually through 1st through 4th grade you have a school uniform. 5th grade through 8th grade, not so much. But the uniform in 1st to 4th grade is actually a white and blue checkered dress for the girls.
Whoa.
It comes about halfway, it comes about, I don't know, maybe 4 inches above their knees. It's a short little dress, and then they have this little blue apron that they wear over it. And it's really unrealistic because the winters there are really cold. So to have to wear that uniform, you're wearing like all these leggings under it and turtlenecks. The boys, they had blue pants and a white and blue checkered shirt. But the girls' uniforms were really just they didn't really make any sense because they were so short and it was so cold, and by the time they had all their leggings on and turtlenecks on, you really couldn't even see the uniform anymore.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
And do you think people here would mind wearing those uniforms? Would that be the kind of thing they'd pick out on their way to?
Definitely not. No, they were cheap cotton and very thin, and the short sleeves. It was just definitely not anything they would pick out in America to wear.
How did you handle school pictures?
Oh,
And how often did you do them?
school pictures were once a year, and they would, have this little setup of like this perfect desk, and they would get the kid in the class that had the most expensive fountain pen, and they would have you hold that, and then they'd put a Romanian flag behind you, and then they'd get the nicest like books in the class. The richest kids always had like brand new books, so they'd get their books and they'd stack them on the desk. Then when they took the picture,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
No, it's fine.
But I'm not laughing about the Romanian flag. It's patriotic, but the rest of it does sound pretty funny.
It's just made to look. Oh, and sometimes they'd get a picture of the teacher and put a little picture of the teacher on your desk. Like, why would I have a picture of the teacher on my desk? But when it came time to take the pictures, you weren't allowed to smile.
No smiling?
No smiling.
It's like the way people are doing driver's licenses nowadays. No emotion. You can't show any emotion.
Exactly. No, they did not want you smiling. Overseas, pretty much any kind of professional picture, whether it's a license or a school picture, passport, they don't want you smiling. And especially in school pictures, they think that you look smarter or something. But if you did smile and your picture came out of you smiling, all the kids would make fun of you.
Oh.
Like, you smiled in your picture. Look how stupid you look. It wasn't. Like here, you would expect people to smile. But over there, the teacher would also get really mad at you. Your parents spent all this money and you smiled in the picture and you ruined it.
So then you didn't get to take it over?
No, they only took one.
Well, maybe in the digital age it'll be different, huh?
Hopefully.
We'll get this until there's no smile. Now, did anybody ever, I mean, we would think like this here in the States, we would think about this. Did anybody say, all right, I'm not going to smile, I'm going to look real sad?
Some of the boys would try to pull off stuff like that, and you'd usually have the teacher standing over there while the guy was taking the picture, hitting them in the head or something, hitting them in the back of the head. Hey, quit that! We want you to look smart in this picture. Don't smile, don't make a funny face, don't frown, just don't do anything with your face. Just leave it the way it's supposed to be.
Okay, how were the classes different? The kinds of subject matter you studied there, what was it different than here?
The regulars, as far as mathematics, reading, those were normal. We did have to take calligraphy, which was a really tough class for me. I had really bad handwriting at the time. And it was all those little lines, and if you just got a little bit past the line, they would take off a point. And so calligraphy was really hard. And then also, since all the benches were hooked together, when you were doing calligraphy, if one person moved and your fountain pen slipped, then all of a sudden you were like totally off. So that was a really hard subject for me and probably most of the students in the class.